We're joined now by Tanner Coon, who was in the very theater when the shooting started and narrowly missed getting hit by a bullet. Tanner, I'm glad you're okay. Tell us what happened inside that theater.
Well, about 20 to 30 minutes after the movie started, I saw a canister fly across the audience, just trailing smoke. I thought it was some kind of prank, and it's preceded by a large flash and a bang, and I thought maybe fireworks. But after the 3 more shots, I realized this was real gunfire. I told my friends, get down. You know, everything's really just piecing its way back into my mind. And so after that, he shot off about 20 more rounds or so. There was a break, stuck my head up, caught a glimpse of him, just the main silhouette, and he started shooting again, and I ducked my head down, another 20 or so shots, and there was a time of quietness, and so everyone started bolting for the exit at the top. I was about 4 rows from the top. I went to the row behind me, and I slipped on some blood, landed on a lady. I shook her, told her we need to go, we need to get out of there. There was no response, so I presumed she was dead. I went into the exit and waited for my friends to come. I saw a guy who was clenching his neck as he was bleeding, and I mean, it was just insane. We tried to get out. I mean, we went through the lobby and just got out of that theater.
Tanner, this is Charlie Rose here in New York. Did you see any pattern in the way he was firing the shots? Was it people who were trying to flee?
No.
Was it individuals, or was it any pattern?
You know, when I stuck my head up, I saw him, like, if some people trying to move, because there was a time of pause and people trying to get out, and he did aim towards them when I started putting my head down. And you know, as far as I could tell, it was just sporadic shooting for the most part, and he would just mainly aim at anything that moved.
He had a gas mask on?
Yeah, I mean, I could not see the gas mask myself, but when I saw his silhouette, I could tell that he didn't have a facial structure. I could tell, like, he was wearing some kind of mask of some sort.
How much time seemed to elapse between the time that the canister went off and the time that he surrendered to police? Were you there still?
Well, when he did surrender to police, I was actually at a restaurant. I left the theater and went to a restaurant for my sister to come pick me up. But probably the time between that was, well, the time from the beginning to the end of the shooting was probably about 1 or 2 minutes, and then probably the time that he surrendered was another 5 minutes after that.
I mean, when the police came in, he simply stopped shooting and surrendered. Is that your impression of what happened, or what you saw?
Well, he stopped shooting. There was no police inside the theater, as far as I could tell. The first cop car I saw was when I was out of the theater, and I left. I mean, if there was police, I did not know.
So he stopped shooting before the police arrived and just did what? Just stood there?
Well, I don't know. I think I talked to somebody, and they said that they witnessed him go out of the front doors and towards the parking lot.
Well, we're certainly glad for you that you survived. It is extraordinarily tragic circumstances, and I know you must have known friends who were there and experienced the horror of it all. So we thank you for joining us this morning.